If you have made it to this video, this is part 3 of the Pew Pew continuation, the Pew Pew saga. Okay, and I commend you and I thank you for listening to my story because many people in this world don't give a fuck what people go through. Anyways, we're going to fast forward into apparently a day that just completely wrecked me after I was already wrecked. Something that I had to heal from for a long ass time. Mind you, this wasn't the first time that something like this has happened to me, okay? Fast forward to me and my daughter's dad being together for quite a while now, okay? Probably about 4 or 5 months. And so he was at work one day and I was at my parents' house. Well, I needed some tree, okay? And because I was, anyways. So I needed some tree. And I had called that guy that I told you guys that was his other best friend that I had already known about. Well, that day he comes over and it's just me there, nobody else is there. And he had come over by himself. Well, I had bought this tree, right? And this man was like, I know you want me and all this shit, right? So harmless flirting definitely turned into very harmful flirting. And I want to say that trigger warning, if you can't handle triggering shit, just go ahead and click off the video now. This man pretty much was like, you know you want me, and shoved me down on my bed, right? And I remember crying and begging him. I said, I really love my baby daddy. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. And when I could feel that this man was stronger than me, the first thing that went through my mind is, you know what? It's going to happen regardless. So we're going to do it the easy way instead of the hard way. This man ripped my pants, mind you, my favorite pants, and, did what he wanted to do. Okay, I'm gonna put it that way. Now when he was done, I was in fucking tears. I literally was punching him and hitting him and shoving him and told him to get the fuck out of my house. And this man replied with, you know you loved it, you know you love me. And I said, I fucking hate you, and I slammed the door in his face. Now when that man did that shit to me, it absolutely broke me. Absolutely fucking destroyed me, and I was already broken. I had already had so many fucked up things happen to me by that point that I felt absolutely freaking worthless, and I continued to go around this person even though they had done that to me out of fear, because I had experienced that before, out of fear of this freaking man. And I can't say that it didn't happen again. It was a lot easier for him to do whatever he wanted to do the second time because of the fact that I was so scared of him the first time. He had just literally broken my soul. This man made me feel like I was not worthy of my baby daddy. Like I was not worthy of any love. And I had already felt like that in the past because that same thing had happened to me multiple different times. I had been used. It had been abused. And you know what's crazy is I ended up talking to that man who did that to me multiple different times. And he completely destroyed my relationship with my daughter's dad. At least I thought, right? Well, then, years later after talking to this man, he laughs about the fact, oh, remember when I ripped your favorite pants? Yeah, you traumatized me, asshole. You literally forced yourself on me. And I would sit there and laugh it off. But inside, I used to be scared. I'm not scared of this person anymore. I don't even talk to this man. It's been years since I've talked to him. And he's right the fuck where he belongs as well. But the thing about this man is, for one, I just want to say he's married and he's a big fat piece of shit. Shout out to you, bitch. Okay. But years later, when I was talking to him about the last time I talked to him, he had let me know that my baby daddy had completely set me up. He told him to try to coax me into being with him, see if I was going to be a cheater, see if I was going to cheat on him, whatever it may be. And whether he knew it or not, he literally set me up to be assaulted. And when I found that out, it broke me a little bit more. And I thought I healed from that too. That was the craziest part about it, was I thought that I had healed from that whole fucking situation. But when I heard that, it just broke me. And shout out to my baby daddy, you know what? Because I did cheat on him. and I hurt him. But at the same time, you know what hurt even worse was when I had cheated on him. Not like I had any right to be hurt because of what I did. You know what I'm saying? Um, he had already been like cheating on me anyway. Like, like he was talking to bitches online. He was apparently messing with some chick that he used to be in a relationship with that was in a relationship with somebody else. Like, it was just freaking crazy. It was crazy. And it was like every time that I thought I had a good thing as far as relationships go, it always turned out to be shit. Like, I literally looked at that man like he was a fucking hero, like, because he saved me that day. And I used to always tell him, like, the way I looked at him, I have a picture of it when he had, or I used to before I deleted it, where he had, like, his hand on my face, and you could just see his hand, and you could see the look in my eyes, and it was just, like, so much admiration. So much admiration. Like, I literally looked at that man like he saved me, like he was my hero. And then, you know, it didn't help that like his mother just treated me like absolute dog shit. So did his father. And later on, I ended up getting pregnant, and I could definitely see why he didn't know if my daughter was his or not, but at the same time he didn't want to take a DNA test either, so that's fucking wild, right? No, excuse me, he didn't want to pay for one. He wanted to take one, but he wanted me to pay for it, and absolutely not. She came out of my Yahoocha, so I know that she's my child, period, right? But his mom hated me. She did everything she could to completely tear us apart, and like round of applause for her, because that was like super churchly of her, because she's a very godly person, and I thought that was like super godly of her to, you know, rip us apart. And the crazy part about it is now he's married to like some chick who is cracked the fuck back, and I'm sober, and I'm actually making a life for myself, making a life for my daughter. He's not around, but I just do want my baby daddy to know, no hard feelings. I am sorry for hurting him. Like, regardless that he cheated on me too, I am sorry for hurting him, because I do feel like there's good in that man. Like, when he's sober, he's such a great person. And when he's lit, that's the him I don't like. So shout out to him. Like, just so he knows, I pray for him every day. Like, he never put his hands on me, like did anything super abusive. Like, the worst thing he did was cheat on me, and shit happens. People are immature. I was young. He's a lot older than me, but still, like, he had that young mentality, you know what I'm saying? And people freaking make mistakes. You know what I mean? So, that being said, I actually harbor no harsh feelings toward him, except for the fact that he literally like teamed up with my crazy ass ex and believed everything that motherfucker said, and has come against me more than one time behind my back with his weirdo crackhead wife and all that shit. So that's kind of fucking weird. That's kind of fucking weird, you know what I'm saying? Especially since I haven't talked to this man pretty much since my daughter was a year old. That was the last time we talked. I mean, we had like you know, some other things go on, and there was maybe like a couple exchanges here and there, but like actually sat down and talked to each other since my daughter was like a year old. But hopefully he knows we're praying for him. And for the douchebag that decided to force himself on me, like, go to hell. Like, that man was a whole demon, and he still is a whole demon. And it's crazy, just because he's handsome, people idolize him. So that should let y'all know, like, just because somebody's handsome does not mean that they're not a fucking predator. Because that man literally broke me, and I just want to let that man know I fucking healed. I healed from that shit. I healed from everything that my ex has done to me. It's crazy because it's almost like I feel a knot in my throat talking about these things, but they need to be said. People need to know that they're not alone out here. You're not alone. Don't let anybody use you, abuse you, or make you feel like shit. You are absolutely valued, and you are absolutely worthy by the divine, and anybody can change. I am proof of it, that we do recover, we do heal, we do change. I hope my story is helping somebody out there. But I'll keep feeding you guys little bits and pieces here and there.